Hey, what's going on everyone? Zeta here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have something a little bit different for you guys. It's actually a ramble video, but more of an idea video, to be honest, than a ramble video. And today I'm going to be covering Orochi and what his general state is and what I think they could do to improve him. Just an idea video, don't take it too seriously guys, it's just like my opinion on some changes that could be pretty cool for the character. Also, let me know down below what you guys think would be a pretty good change to Orochi. So the one thing I've noticed about Orochi, he is pretty strong when it comes to fighting newer players. However, when it comes to fighting more experienced players that have been playing the game longer, he's a little bit lackluster to say the least. Now, I know that they're giving him an unblockable to add more openers, which is cool and all, but that still doesn't make him stand out. He's still just like more or less every other assassin, other than he's got two different deflects, which is kind of cool, I guess. So in my opinion, there's only two moves in particular that I really do not like about Orochi. The first being Stormrush. Now, the Stormrush is good, don't get me wrong, I do like it, and I think it adds a new element of surprise to the game, which is really good. However, I think it's just a little bit too easy to counter right now. So when I was using Orochi, and whenever I use that move, I've noticed that people just try to time a heavy with me, when I start to fly towards them. So basically, it's either a trade or I don't get any damage at all. I don't think that's the way it should be. I don't think it should be at a point where you can literally just throw an attack and avoid the whole thing. Or better yet, just throw a light and it completely cancels it out. Like, there's so many ways you can counter the attack. I know that they've added an undodgeable to it, but there's actually a way, if you put your guard up at the top and dodge perfectly timed, you can actually avoid the whole mix-up altogether. And when I say dodge, I mean dodge backwards, by the way. So, what I would change about it. Now, because it's Japanese and he's a samurai, I was thinking more like a Wheel of Death sort of thing. All right, I know that sounds a bit silly, but just bear with me and hear me out. If he does the top one, if he comes at you with the top attack, it's an undodgeable, so you can't dodge out of the way. If he comes at you from the right side, so the right guard and your left guard, if you were like facing one, that attack should be unblockable. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If he comes from the left side, which is his left and your right, it should be uninterruptible. Now, the reason why is because that way he has a three-way mix-up. He has a free mix-up. So if he throws an uninterruptible one, you can't interrupt him out of it. If he throws a top one, you can't dodge. And if he throws a right one, you can't just block. This, in my opinion, is so much better than the original one that we have right now. It also adds a new element to the game about a character that, about Orochi, that makes him stand out a little bit more than most other heroes. And, of course, it may sound a little bit unbalanced, but all they have to do is slow it down a little bit. And it'll be completely balanced, believe me. It won't be overpowered. Plus, I think it will make Orochi a lot more fun to play because you can kind of mix it up a bit better, if you ask me. The next thing is Lightning Strike. Now, this is the one where you jump back and press right bumper. And what this does is it makes you step back and avoid attack while hitting someone. But the problem is most players, if not all players, are very good at baiting this out. So all they have to do is throw an attack, feint, and then you basically give them a free parry. And it's a light parry as well. It's not like it's a heavy parry. It's a light parry. So I've got two ideas to change this. The first idea is to make it so where it's a heavy parry, not a light parry. It'll be kind of cool. It won't be making that much of a difference, but it'll make the punish a little less more annoying, and it'll encourage more Orochis to use this attack. Tensei's dodge attack is a heavy, so why can't Orochi's backstep? Now, the other way is a little bit more clever. I think that when you backstep, if you can parry it, you get a light still, but here's the thing. If you backstep light when someone throws an attack, and you see them bait it out, you can also bait them out with a dodge attack. Or just a dodge, or you can just dodge out of it. So, like, you backstep light, and then as you're coming down, you can soft feint into a dodge to the right. That way, they'll have to read you rather than just wait for you to throw an attack, which I believe this is what the developers are trying to do. They're trying to make the game more prediction-based, so that is the thing that I would change about that. His dodge attacks. I like his dodge attacks. However, again, I just think they're a little bit too easy to bait out. So they need to add something to the dodge attack to make it just a little bit more harder to catch. Maybe rather than it being a light parry, it should be a heavy parry, because again, Kensei can dodge attack, Griffin can dodge attack, and they get heavy parries. Even Shaman, and she's an assassin, so they should make that so where it's a heavy parry, not a light parry. Now I'm going to tell you guys what I like about Orochi and what I think they should just leave. I like the fact that when you throw an unblockable, you can dodge attack out of it or just dodge out of it, which is where it should be with all assassins. Like, I like his unblockable. His unblockable should still be there. It adds more pressure, and I think it's needed rather than just light. So that's definitely good. I like his zone attack. His zone attack is really, really good and really quick to the point, which is a great attack. So I don't think they should do anything with that. That is perfectly fine as it is. And I also love his deflect. He has two different options for deflect. So you can do a light, which is guaranteed, or a heavy, which adds more pressure, but it does a heavy amount of damage if it lands, and you can also fit it into a guard break, which is really, really cool. Now, another attack that I think could be changed a little bit is his jump forward light attack. It just seems a little bit like I hardly ever use that attack, ever. Like, I'll only use it if I can see they're rolling, which I guess is a good thing, but I don't know. I just think that attack needs to have something a little bit more about it. But other than that, I think the character is a pretty solid hero for Assassin. I like him. I think he's a great hero. But yeah, these are just some small changes I'd do. Obviously, balancing and all that would have to come into play as well. This is just a general idea of what I would do to the character. Hope you guys agree with me. If not, let me know what you guys think Orochi should be like. I know some people like him to be a bleed-based assassin, which is kind of cool, but we already have one of those, which is Peacekeeper. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.